Hello, I'm Ngwit, a storyteller who shares thoughts and insights about love, healing, and personal growth. Welcome to the Healing Podcast. Recently, the term healing has become quite popular, but when I was younger, it barely existed. Yet, no matter the era, there have always been people who were hurt by love. The only difference lies in how they faced and overcame their pain. Healing isn't about finding a new partner or fixing a broken relationship. It's about turning inward, reflecting on yourself, and growing from the roots, the place where all pain begins. I hope that through each episode of this podcast, you'll find a reflection of yourself somewhere within the stories I share. Something meaningful that helps your soul find a bit more peace. If my words can bring you even a small sense of inspiration, relief, or self-understanding, then that alone is my greatest happiness. Because in that way, I've contributed a small part to your healing journey. One question I often receive is, should I stay or should I leave? It sounds simple, but it's actually one of the hardest decisions in love. Being in a relationship doesn't automatically mean happiness. Some people are single and content, while others feel lonely even when they're with someone. When love is sweet, we believe that loving is enough. But when conflicts arise, we start to wonder, should I continue or walk away? Many people hesitate, not because they've stopped loving, but because they're afraid of loss, afraid of loneliness, or afraid they won't find someone better. Others stay because their partner isn't bad, yet something still feels missing, undefined. The longer the indecision lasts, the weaker our resolve becomes. When the heart and the mind clash, everything turns confusing. You fear losing them, but deep down, you also fear losing yourself. That's why I chose this topic for today's episode, to help you find your own answer. Because true love isn't just about being with someone, it's about being yourself in that relationship. After listening, I hope you can hear the quiet voice within your heart and have the courage to choose what's best for your soul. Not being able to decide whether to stay or leave is something many people experience. Often, it's not because the love is gone, but because we don't truly understand what's causing our confusion. From my experience, there are 4 common reasons why people struggle to decide. First, emotional conflict. You still love them deeply, yet feel hurt because they don't love you the way you want. This tug of war exhausts you. Second, fear of consequences. Fear of losing familiarity, fear of emptiness, fear that life will fall apart, especially when you've grown emotionally or financially dependent on them. Third, lack of confidence and fear of responsibility. You know it's your life, but you don't dare to make the decision, afraid of facing the pain alone if it goes wrong. And fourth, external pressure from family, friends, or society, which drowns out your inner voice. If you're in this place, pause for a moment and ask yourself, what matters more, the feeling of being with them or your own inner peace? That answer will guide you toward clarity and help you decide whether to stay or let go. Taking a break in love isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it's exactly what a relationship needs to regain balance and positivity. When 2 people spend too much time together, things can become routine, even dull. In those moments, a short, intentional distance can help both of you see the relationship more clearly. Men, in particular, often value freedom and joy in love. For them, love should feel light and energizing. When it turns heavy, filled with control and pressure, they instinctively withdraw. So when your relationship feels stuck, instead of forcing change, consider giving each other some space. This doesn't mean ending things. It might just mean spending a few days apart, visiting family, or enjoying personal time with friends. Key is mutual understanding and agreement that this break is a pause, not a breakup. But never suggest distance during an argument. Emotions are too fragile then. Step back when things are calm, so both can feel the longing and appreciation grow again. When you can calmly observe your relationship from afar, you'll begin to see what's missing, what's worth keeping, and, most importantly, whether the love is still worth continuing. After such a pause, many people begin to see things with new clarity. When you're no longer caught in daily emotions, you can better understand what's truly causing your relationship strain. Sometimes, love hasn't disappeared. It's just that the way you love each other no longer aligns. If, during the break, you feel lighter, more peaceful, and no longer dependent on your partner,